Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Godden with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them an extra play in order to try and score.
Set now to kick this away, and off it goes. This fielded at 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So here are the Lions now cut out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford's a big-arm guy who's learned how to temper some of his throws. Actually has added a lot more touch and accuracy as his career has gone along. Big-time confidence in his arm, though. Any throw you want, he can make it.
The first carry now, this is Johnson. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Blue 60.
On second and 15 now. Stafford, this one complete to Lacey. The reception good for 7. It's third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. .51 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch Derek Carr grow as a pro. When he was a rookie, they tried game plan around him so that he didn't have too much responsibility. Now, I don't think they can heap enough things on his shoulders because they know he can handle them.
To throw, it's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
If they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Carr, the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. A look now at the Oakland offense.
In the NFL, we love to talk about bloodlines and how important they can be. And for Zay Jones, he's got a terrific one. His dad, Robert, longtime linebacker in the NFL, big time with the Dallas Cowboys. And his uncle, Jeff Blake, a starting quarterback in the NFL at one point. Wonder if he played catch with Uncle Jeff in the backyard a few times growing up.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr out to throw. He finds an opening pass at 40. Well, this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle made there by Jared Davis. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
We talk about pure speed on the corner. You have to talk about Darius Slay, because this guy in high school, 100-meter, 200-meter state champ, he can flat out run. The thing he's looking to increase, takeaways. Only 7 takeaways in his last 4 seasons. He wants to live up to his nickname, which is Big Play Slay.
Waiting. Check tight, check tight, check tight. It's on. Waiting. It's on.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Carr going to throw. It's a screen to Richard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough. It'll be 4th down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry here for Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pad on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Waiting.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. There goes a deep ball, in zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Vontaze Burfict is a super talent and a fierce competitor. He can do it all at the linebacker position.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
So here to 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. A carry now for McKissick. Yeah, he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. That had to be a nightmare as a ball carrier. You look up and see his big bear claws coming at you right away. No chance.
And just think how the game continues to evolve. We always worry about the defensive ends and the outside linebackers bringing pressure. How about the play now? It's not just eating up blockers for these guys inside, is it? It's eating up blockers and making plays in the backfield.
And just eating. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run just cut right through them.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll find Galley. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, we can score on defense or special teams. It gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Now Prater to add the BAT. And it's good. They have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by touchdown for the Lions. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, fit their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
185.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Right now, 180. Strong left, strong left, strong left.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And will bring up a 2nd and 13. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Let's go, D. That's it.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets it up for third down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Check, tight right. Solo.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Look to throw, finds right side. And it's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to stop right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about from an offense perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on second down. Stafford. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Operating from the gun. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This will be fielded at the 17. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get the field, defense.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Looking middle, and it incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10. To throw again. Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now second down.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? What's the slant route? The quick ones? Timing, timing, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10.
Let's go, tight end.
Throwing again. Carr. That complete to Richard, the running back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
Get that ball. Check safety, check safety.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Fourth and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He does it crossed out bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They begin the drive with Johnson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. If these kind of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Who's 16? Who's 59? Mike the 59. So don't say nothing.
On second down, Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, and a Lion first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
To throw again, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. That's one where you probably give the ball carrier a bit of a mulligan, right? Where was he going to go there?
Yeah, you could almost see his brain turning over from our perspective. Just put your foot in the ground and go, except there was no place to put his foot in the ground, and there was no place to go. No room to roam.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that's much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You ain't going nowhere.
Carr now on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside 45. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's the way to do it. Hand to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Breaks a tackle. He's got room to run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And good for 19 on a 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Working from the gun at Carr. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's had himself a game.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Throwing now is Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and goal here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Trey Flowers. He's the culprit, causing a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's such an impressive first half to get that lead. 4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So good kick there, polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Once again, he'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Come get some. Come on.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And he works free. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, 77 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Prater on to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. It only took 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. It comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back in this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 40 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from a red zone now on first down. Jacobs now. Try to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Damon Harrison, the one on the stop.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. And he will find his man on the outside. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first catch, good for 16 and first.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route run savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They come out here in the eye. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
Well, got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people, power his way forward.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and a lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run for Josh Jacobs. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense. Let's take a closer look at Kerryon Johnson. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. Why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
We all
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. Open man, he's got the tight end, Hockenson. 6 yards is a pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's hit carry for Johnson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard of pickup there. It's going to leave him with a 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
Here's Sam Martin now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And some of his highlights here for this game, he's nearing 100 yards, partner. And defensive works so hard at how to try to slow down tight ends. It was a lot easier, partner, in the old days because when they just lined up on the line of scrimmage, either put a defensive end or a linebacker over them and try to body them so they couldn't get off the line of scrimmage easy. And now? Now, when they split out, detach from the line of scrimmage, you put a linebacker out there, they're often too elusive for him, shake him and get into the secondary too easily before someone else can try to pick him up. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Coverage was terrific downfield because he had to check down to the tight end. But that means the pressure on the quarterback wasn't very good. He had a long time to survey the field, didn't he?
Able to buy himself some time to pocket, hit the safety valve. Carr now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his hand. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down. Carr now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. And that could be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And they'll work inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
I think best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it was a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Carr to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
finding some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s. They don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So put 3 on the board, but for that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3, but they're going to file it away for the future.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back on the field. And they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well carrying the football. So maybe a little less pressure on his shoulders as the quarterback.
Any pressure he's carrying right now, that's self-inflicted. Right? He's taking it on. He doesn't need to. Continue to do what you just said. Let everyone else carry the football. That's been effective. Don't have to worry about him throwing the ball in all the situations now. That's got to be a good feeling if he just relaxes and let keep coming to him.
Yeah, and relax and enjoy the second quarter lead right now. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Stafford. Pass incomplete. It was Darryl Worley there to knock that one free.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Stafford. This one complete to Lacey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Stafford now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkins and the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
So now following big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down to the 10. Again, it's Stafford. This will be caught at about 6. And a stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. As a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brendan Gaudin. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get points, put them on board.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the May field goal. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in different ways here. On 2nd down, Richard, and he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Carr. He's got a man open. It's under Renfro.
Here's a foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Down. Ready. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
On 1st down, Carr. Incomplete to Williams. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
We just saw an example of what we talk about all the time when we meet with coaches. They want that hidden yardage to come to the front when they throw the football. Throw it, catch it, and then pick up more yardage after the catch.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
To throw is Carr. The open man here, Renfro. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get to stop it with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
31-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit in the end zone, they're still able to come away with points due to his leg.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling.
And it's a fumble, and the Raiders pick it up. They find some open field here. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defenses to get into the act, and one does here.
Nothing like a little bit of revenge for the defense. They've had to deal with it all game long. Both offenses going up and down the field. How about it when they take the ball away and take it to the other end zone?
Carlson on to the PAT. And this is now a 1-point game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and a score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on return as they start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Back out is Matthew Stafford in the Lions offense. They've sort of epitomized balance. I mean, he's thrown the ball pretty well. They've run the ball well. Got to be pretty happy over on that sideline.
Takes a lot of pressure off, doesn't it? As much as those guys back there want to throw the ball around and be the focal point, when you're able to run it well, and
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst forced his way through, dropped him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you cross-country Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. This one has the look of a game that could very well go down to the wire. Just 1 point separating these two clubs at the break. But they're ready for the second half, and we are too. As we'll kick it right back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at admission?
typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors, clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Well, this is caught by Williams. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. On the draw, Richard. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt away for the 4th time today. . 'Cause 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 ' Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Lions will take over. So we can look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
That first down completion only netted them 3. Second 7. Here's Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
He's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Watch that in.
Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect the play.
On second down now, it's Jacobs. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Devon Kennard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This quarterback now over 300 yards down for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Carr throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Jalen Richard. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Double time. Alert.
Throwing again. Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mike 51. 180. We're good. 180.
Now Carr again. And this is Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. From 6 yards away. And the Raiders have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained the quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. So now Carr will lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Again, it's Carr. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ended up getting sacked.
Now is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
They've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Trying to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Set. 280.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes and they'll try and get more people to the point of attack.
Oh, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a incompletion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try to stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They have the first down, that gain of 4 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a fake on a give here as they try the run pass option. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Lady.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Let's hope, G. Sears right here.
To go to Johnson again. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, now this from 43. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after made field goal. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Carr gives to Richard. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Bill, ready?
On 3rd down, Carr. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Mike Daniels with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the one touchdown pass. I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader. Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you judge how big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
I can't believe that you play. I can't believe that you let you play.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And not what you're looking to do on 3rd and 1, completing the pass, but going backward.
I have zero explanation for that because 3rd and 1, you just figure snap, throw, 1st down, right? Easy play. But end up losing yardage on it. That's hard to account for.
There's St. Martin now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. A big play that time. The Raiders, 41 yards. Well, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. What a difference the play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now Carr. Looking for his running back, and he got him. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Caught a throw again. That's complete to Williams out of backfield. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
250. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 55.
On 2nd and a yard. Stafford toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's McKissick, and he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Hey, yellow lady! Yellow lady!
They're going draw play. Stafford to Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Stafford. And he's got him and goal on the connection. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They need to get to 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Lacey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with McKissick. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
The question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll go again with McKissick. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people getting to the ball as fast as possible. The lighter, shiftier defensive backs allow you that opportunity.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They come out here in the eye. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now Stafford to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So on 4th down, out-trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. Prater's kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. Was fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They punt last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive out.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. 51 Mike.
On first down, Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The throw again. Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. So the solid run on first, and I would imagine no real hurry to run that 2nd down play.
No, it's all in your quarterback now. He's going to keep an eye on the play clock and bleed things down, and he's not going to let the ball be snapped until it's inside 3 seconds left on the play clock. Unless, of course, you're playing a video game, you're trying to run it up on your friend.
Nice touch. Cold-blooded, too. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
14. First down, Detroit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on move on first down. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost him yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Stafford now to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running real well on this drive. It was third and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they'd scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in their ball game. They're only one score down.
Yeah, true. We could have some twists and turns. Stay tuned. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Carr. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 40 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. His throw incomplete.
Intended for center back row. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Once again, they come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr drops this off to Richard. And down inside the 15 he goes. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams there to make the grab. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those Peyton Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Feeling about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about 3 points?
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it to the post. It's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know that. It helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super super toe. We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford. Amendola's got it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
On first down, Stafford here. Open man, he's got the tight end, Hawkinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
They only got a yard on that last completion. And that makes it 2nd and 9. Stafford looks to throw again. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes to the Raiders' 41-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Lions.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Again, Stafford. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield, goes underneath. Nice gain.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dusts it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw again. Stafford. Underneath for Johnson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Throwing again, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So the score drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Tyrell Williams heading back out onto the field now. All right, so let's look at these numbers. I don't want to read the tea leaves here too much, but maybe he's in his own head a little bit after that hot start and the cool off.
Sometimes that happens, and this is where you get tested as a player in this league if you truly want to be an impact player or a star, because that's what they're going to face each and every game. Extra coverage, extra people. So now, do you fight through it? Do you find other ways? Or do you allow it to affect you to the point where you're no longer an impact on the game?
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. They're going to find his running back. It's complete.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To throw, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
I don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Carr now on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Foster Low. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
Throwing again. Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. That's complete to his tight end Waller. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They go with Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Now Carr. Wide open receiver, complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He's got the first down inside the 10. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Our A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play on 1st and goal. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And that would cover beautifully. Their defender stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Such a long drive here, 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stepped in. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. Late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brendan Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.